Hey, hey! Welcome back to the Share Your Message Challenge. We are on day 7 today. I cannot believe how fast this is going by. So, just to recap, we started off day 1 with talking about making sharing your message a priority. So, understanding why you want to share your message, the impact that it might have, and scheduling it in. Because if you don't schedule it, it won't happen. Number 2 is to know and understand your audience on a deeper level. So, not what coffee shop they go to, but more what is their pain points and how can you solve that problem for them. Or maybe it's something more positive and it's not something that they're suffering from, but they actually just need some help with. So, whatever that might look like for your specific audience, understanding that on a deeper level will really help you connect with your audience. Number 3, keep it simple. It doesn't need to be complicated, so don't overthink it, don't overcomplicate it. Number 4, understand the purpose of each piece of content that you put out. If you're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping something will stick, it's not going to work very well for you. So if you understand and really dive deep into the purpose of each piece of content, that's really going to help you out. The next one is keep it in bite-sized chunks. Remember that your audience is where you used to be. So whatever you're teaching or sharing or impacting them with, you've already been through some of that stuff. And so it might seem easy for you, but it's not for them. So the smaller the chunks of information that you can give them, the better. Because then they can actually take action and implement some of the things that you're teaching before moving on to the next step. The next one is to show up in service. If you're worried about your bank account or getting clients or any of that stuff, when you show up, that energy will transfer to your audience and they will feel it. Whether you believe that or not, it's true. We are all energetic beings, so if you create something in an energy of fear, that's the energy that will transfer. So, as my favorite coach likes to say, prioritize your energy first, then take action. So, get yourself in a place of service, of positive impact, of high vibe, then create the piece of content. Super important. And then today's training is give your people some instant gratification. We have become a society that loves instant wins. We don't like to wait for things. We don't like to wait for 3 weeks for an answer to show up, although sometimes it takes that long. We don't like to wait for anything. So if you are able to give some quick tips and tricks that your people can instantly put into action and get that quick win, whatever that might look like, this is going to be huge because they will really love you if you can give them more and more instant wins. Give them some tangible results that they can show off and say, hey, yeah, I followed this person online and she did this challenge and all of a sudden now I'm doing all these things and it's great, right? So give them some tangible results, give them that instant gratification. The more wins you can give them, the better. But I don't expect you to be like every single piece of content you have that you put out there has to give them an instant win. That's a bit much. And that's not keeping it simple. But think about that as you're developing series of content, as you're developing maybe a challenge or anything like that. How can you give them little wins along the way? So I would like to give a shout out to one of the people that's in this challenge. And if I'm not naming anybody, but I have a client who came to me. She wanted to share her message, but she didn't know how to do it. And she came to me a little bit frustrated, a little bit down. And she has been following the challenge. She's also in my group program. And she has been putting out content. And yesterday, I got tagged in the post, so I saw it. And I don't know if other people in this group, in this challenge, are doing the same. Tag me so that I can see your content. I would love to see your wins. But this client of mine, she posted and she used the advice that I gave her about providing value and showing up in service. She got more engagement on one post yesterday than she ever has before. She got people that were really interested, people commenting, liking, sharing the post, and she had over 100 people engaging with that one post. So congratulations. You know who you are if you're watching this. I don't want to name names, but So proud and happy mama bear right here. So yeah, a few tips and tricks that you can do to give your people instant wins. One of the things you could do is just sit down and brainstorm. Walk away from your computer and get really creative. There's all sorts of wins that you can give your people, and only you know what your message is, so that needs to come from you. I can't give you the answers to that. But get creative, have fun, surprise your people, and over deliver. Give them more than they expected, and give them that instant gratification so that they keep coming back knowing that you can help them. I hope that's helpful. Again, if you have any questions, just drop me some comments and I'll be sure to get back to them. If you have been creating content during this challenge and sharing that out, please tag me because I would love to see it and share in your wins. And if you haven't been creating content yet, you're waiting for the rest of the challenge, totally okay. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow we're going to actually dive into actually sharing some content because tomorrow will be the final piece of all of the content planning and the foundation, and then we're going to move on from there about sharing and all the different tools and techniques that you can use. So hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye everybody, have a great day.